Hey guys, Chris Chen here with Perfect Life Coach, and today I'm gonna um, talk about how I set up my long-term goals. Long-term, as in like 10 years or something. There was a dude who asked in my last monthly reflection video, Esirimi. I don't know how to say his name, but yeah, I just wanted to respond to the comment, create a sense of community and stuff. So I have my kind of goal stuff behind me. And I guess the first thing I want to say is persistence. So I have like gratitude, generosity, health, and career and stuff over there. And I would think that it's really interesting if hypothetically you were to work on the same goal for 10 years, how much you can accomplish. It's like, wow. So health, right? Let's say let's say this year I wanted to be able to run like 5 miles nonstop. Okay, yeah, that's a pretty realistic goal. But if I set my goal to be like 10 years, I can probably run a marathon if I wanted to. Um, and yeah, I don't know how it's going. Career wise, like in 10 years, you can make a lot of progress on your career. I don't know. I guess this is really pretty common sense, but I don't think a lot of people do it, right? I don't know. But anyways, I'll just go on to my next thing. So yeah, I recently turned 30, right? So I'm thinking about, what am I gonna be like when I'm 40? And you don't have to think that far, but something that helped me to kind of figure things out is I started looking my some idols, some really good artists that I like, but also just career and financial wise, I looked at YouTubers who are 40 years old, and I realized people like Chris Do from the future or Casey Neistat or Gary Vee, they're about like 40, 43-ish, and I was like, okay, like in 10 years, it's plausible for me to become as rich and successful and famous as them, yeah, if hypothetically I wanted to. And I think that's actually quite amazing. You can do a lot in 10 years. And I started benchmarking, like, what would that mean? I looked up like their net worth. So I looked up Casey Neistat, I think has a net worth of $12 million. And I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. So I guess it kind of put things into perspective. Um, will I have a net worth of $12 million when I'm 40? I think it's totally plausible. In 10 years, a lot can happen. You don't know. But, if you wanted to work towards it, you could. You know, I guess the last thing I wanted to talk about was I think it's okay if you want to achieve something, but you don't really know how to get there. Like, when I set a lot of goals, I would just write it down as a fantasy or a dream, and then it would end up coming true. Um, and I was like, oh, cool. I think a lot of times people want to do like smart goals, um, but also the thing is, if you and like it's like a detailed plan. But the thing is, if you already know how to achieve that goal, you probably would have achieved it already. So for me, it's kind of like an inspiration or something like that. I guess I mean, like if you already know how to lose like 50 pounds, or you already know how to become a millionaire, then you would have already done it. Like if you make a plan on how to do it, I don't think that's really the point. It's more about learning, and the process and enjoying the process of going there. And also goals I think are a lot about motivation. It's maybe not always about achieving that goal, but it's about just making you happy. Oh, okay, so this sheet right here behind me, this is kind of my like designer kind of thing. You can see a little bit closer. And this is like my goal. And this is I just think about goals that I want to achieve. Like here, I'm like I want to create art. I want to become a better designer and I want to have fun. So I'll start with having fun. So for me, having fun means like being more playful, experimenting, be bold, be crazy, be audacious, push the impossible, push boundaries. A regular kid appreciates it. I think that's really interesting for me because a lot of times I study to be technically excellent or creatively excellent, but I'm not having fun. But I think if I were to have fun, I will make much better work and be happier. Art, I think for art, it means telling my own story. What do I think is beautiful, cool, sexy, and just tell my own unique voice. Kind of like the way people tell, like, Black Panther or Crazy Rich Asians, just telling a unique story that hasn't been told in the media or the mainstream. Tell what's unique to you. So that's what that means. And this one is becoming an awesome designer. And this is just, you know, making confident decisions. I guess this is about reality. Could you do schematic design? Can you find costs and vendors and stuff like that? And this is about, being a theme park designer. So summary, what did I cover? So I said persistence, imagine having the same goal for 10 years. That's actually very powerful. I mean, to have 10 years to do something, I mean, that's a lot of time. You can set really big goals. Number two, benchmark. So you can look at your idols who are 10 years older than you, and you can see what they have accomplished. And it's look, in 10 years, it's high school, college, and a master's degree, right? That's 10 years. So you can do a lot then. So you can set pretty ambitious goals if you want to. And number three, it's okay if you don't know how to do it. I think it's about the journey of finding out and having fun along the way and just having that goal inspire you. And yeah, okay. So it's not like a really concrete or expertly given video, but I just wanted to thank my viewers for supporting Project Life Coach. On a blog and stuff. And yeah, thanks for everyone who's been watching my videos. All right, thanks. Bye.